Hey everyone, JasonGelios, Michigan Realtor. I want to share with you this pretty cool update in this Realtor Rant about FHA mortgages. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what FHA is, it's probably the number one mortgage choice for purchasing a home for first-time home buyers because of its generous requirement of only asking for 3.5% down as far as a down payment goes. So now FHA is moving to include on-time rental payments for first-time buyers. So if you're a first-time buyer and you make on-time rental payments, this is going to actually benefit you. And so I'm going to cite this article that was from the National Association of Realtors and Realtor Magazine. Not an endorsement, but although I am a member of the National Association of Realtors, so the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, published a letter to lenders on last Tuesday, okay, it was like the last week in September 2022, urging lenders to consider a borrower's positive rental payment history when applying for FHA insured financing. Okay, FHA is insured by the government. That's why the rates are pretty good and it's less risk to lenders. In my experience as a former mortgage officer as well as a current realtor is that many times first-time home buyers don't have a lot of accounts showing on their credit. They don't have a lot of what they call trade lines, right? Like a credit card or an auto loan or whatnot. They don't have enough to produce a good enough score. And so many times they have to go a different route. And so this is actually huge because if you have someone paying rent and it's on time, then that could be included in the qualifying part of getting pre-approved for a home. And so this is really cool. Now, this will allow landlords to actually report your on-time rental payments as an account or a trade line I just mentioned on their credit report, boosting their scores. Because chances are, if you're paying rent on time, you're going to pay a mortgage on time. That just shows your priority as an applicant, okay? So if you're regularly paying your rent on time, that's a good indication, right? So this is going to be a positive, really, really positive thing. And I want to share with you a couple other things. So this change would make FHA requirements more flexible when someone's looking to apply for a mortgage, FHA mortgage. It can help remove barriers to home ownership. Yes, it will definitely help, absolutely. It's also one of the biggest payments that someone can have. So you have a rent payment, which is typically more than a car payment for most people. Sometimes these car payments are absolutely nuts. Okay, but Experian, one of the credit reporting agencies, announced earlier September 2022 that they have an Experian Boost program that would offer a way for consumers to add qualifying positive residential rental payments directly to their credit file. That's really cool. Okay, so credit reporting agencies are actually, stepping up. Experian, they did their own research, okay, and they stated that about 66% of its consumers would see an instant increase in their credit score, okay, by factoring in on-time rental payments. So you have on-time rental payments showing up on your credit. About 66% of consumers that have a credit report will actually see an instant increase, which, yes, right, that makes sense. Fannie Mae launched something in the past week as you're watching this video, as I'm recording this video, about a multifamily positive rent payment reporting as well. And it's a pilot program right now, but it's a good thing that they're doing this. And this program is aimed at helping renters build their credit histories and boost their credit score, okay, to create a score. The program allows eligible property owners to share on-time rent payment through a system that reports to all three major credit reporting bureaus, okay? It's Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, okay? That's huge, okay? It's just going to be a huge benefit because I've met so many people that were paying rent and they were a little bit disappointed, actually a lot disappointed, because they were paying rent on time, but the lenders really weren't counting that, or if they were, they had you jump through hoops to prove that and get a letter from the landlord. And even that, I mean, that's, who knows how accurate that is. But there's an option where property managers can actually report that, hey, they are on time. Now, the downside to this, and I can only think of one, is that if you're not paying your rent on time, that landlords and property managers can actually use that against you. So if you're paying rent, pay that first. If you're having hardship, pay that first, okay? Because that's going to affect you the most, okay? People understand that people get behind on credit cards and auto loans and all that stuff, but if you're not paying the most important payment, in my opinion, your place to live, then that's not going to look good on your credit as well. But this is huge. This is great. I wanted to share this with you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. Those links are in the description below. And be sure to visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. I appreciate you watching.